He joked once at a party about my skin being dark. He told me that when we met at Summer's End, he hoped that copper blush that bronzed my body's mostly as a tan. And where was I from to keep such a complexion, even in winter months? And if he'd stopped there, it could have been forgiven, but he rolled onwards like a wayward tumbleweed, weaving his tale of colonial fame and claiming that he knew Africa since he'd been to its heart. But his heart of darkness was nothing more than a rip-off, the recycled pages of another xenophobe, trying to play himself off as Joseph Conrad 2.0. You see, I carry my African heart, not at the stern of a boat, but in the sternum under my throat. My ancestors didn't bleed blue like you, they bled red through black skin. But for him, history could be bought with a gold card. He saw green in the dirt plots of that continent, but not that of the grass, but still asked if he could at least lean to the other side. Still compared his history to slavery. He believed he could purchase adventure and then call it bravery. He wanted his whiteness to be a get out of jail free card, and he did on so many occasions. And he couldn't grasp why he was blockaded, couldn't see that the melanin in our bodies can't be excavated. Hard as he tried, you can't find Malcolm X or B.B. King in an archaeological dig. But he wanted to be king of the mutinous castle. Wanted to be Lion of the Pride, but couldn't hide that he was just a wolf in sheep's clothing, just a joker playing princess, a dwarf just as a giant. My foremothers were those mammoths he took as meek. You see, he forgot that a past means survival, and that memory means life, and that the strife of a people cannot be adopted like a stray cat, cannot be plucked from its mound. But he had circled Jerusalem and thought that that meant he'd weathered Ezra by the pound. His jet-setting message was paper mache and Benjamins and bigotry trimming the tails of his jacket, and maybe I should have lifted the veil. Should have heralded him with 1,000 lines of anger. Maybe I should have shown him the dollar signs on his dirty knees. Maybe I should have divided the shore and the sea, or maybe I should have just told him my skin is just as dark as it fucking should be.